Hello users. Today let's go back to the early 80s to revisit every video game my user can remember playing at the arcades, in roughly the order that he played them. So while I initiate the time jump, go grab some change and insert a coin to play. Exerion. A space shooter released by Galaga in 1983. Blast away the spectacular alien ship formations while battling your spaceship's inertia to keep it under control. Scramble. Konami's popular 1981 side-scrolling shoot-'em-up which puts you on a low-level flight over the graphically amazing enemy ground installations. Your ultimate goal, the destruction of their home base. Provided that you don't run out of fuel. Space Invaders. Taito's 1978 smash hit marking the beginning of the arcade's golden age needs no introduction. Phoenix. Released in 1980 by Taito in Japan and Amstar in the West, this highly successful game is most memorable for the impressive end-level mothership. Ms. Pac-Man. Midway's sequel to Pac-Man. Featuring more mazes, nice music and amazing colors. Pole Position. The king of racing games, released by Namco in 1982. With its great graphics, realistic sound and sense of high speed, it managed to suck you into its electronic racing universe, busting your crank and leaving skid marks on your soul. Donkey Kong. Nintendo's 1981 platform hit, in which you help Mario with his girlfriend's rescue from the hands of a giant gorilla. Pac-Man. Midway's iconic maze game of 1980 is in a league of its own. Eat the dots and evade the colorful ghosts inside a high-tech labyrinth of electrons. Pole Position 2. The best got even better in 1983, with improved graphics and 3 additional racetracks. Karate Champ. AB Japan's humorous and visually pleasing game from 1984 puts you in a karate dojo. Use 2 joysticks to practice a plethora of techniques, which will prove useful at the national championship. Galaga. The famous sequel to Galaxian, released by Namco in 1981. Shoot down the graceful alien formations and adventure ship snatchers to gain a dual fighter. Track and field. Thanks to Konami, you don't have to travel to LA for the 1984 Olympics. Just drop by the arcade, coin in hand, to prove your worth in 100 meters, long jump, javelin, 110 meters hurdles and high jump.
Get set.
Hyper Sports. 1984's sequel to Track and Field, Hyper Sports lets you compete in 7 new events of the same high standards as those of its predecessor. Tehkan World Cup. Released by Tehkan in 1985, it's probably the most popular football game ever to appear at the arcades. Xain'd Sleena. Techno's Japan puts you in the shoes of a bounty hunter in this excellent 1986 space game. You are tasked with liberating the planets of a solar system far, far away by fighting both on surface and in orbit, all with dazzling graphics, great sound and addictive gameplay. Bobble. Taito's 1986 super hit in which you guide 2 bubbly dinosaurs on their quest to rescue the girlfriends through 100 levels of sheer cuteness. Featuring lovely graphics and animation, as well as memorable music, it set the standards for the genre. Hang On, a 1985 game by Sega, which defined the motorcycle racing genre. Sporting unbelievable graphics and sound, it makes you feel like you're actually on that bike. speeding at 200 kilometers per hour inside the game's electronic world. Arkanoid. Released by Taito in 1986, it expanded upon Breakout by offering improved graphics, more levels, brick types, bonuses and enemies, becoming the best game in its category. Commando. Released by Capcom in 1985, it drops you behind enemy lines and entrusts you with single-handedly defeating the entire enemy army. Sporting nice graphics but very hard gameplay, it set new standards for the shoot-'em-up genre. Double Dragon. Techno's Japan's super hit of 1987. Helped two brothers rescue their kidnapped girlfriend by fighting their way to the thug's hideout. Featuring splendid graphics with huge well-animated sprites and a vast array of martial arts moves, it was the most popular beat-em-up game to hit the arcades. Flying Shark. Published by Taito in 1987, it puts you in control of a biplane on a mission to destroy enemy vehicles and installations. It looks like an improved Stat Fight or an advanced 1942, featuring colorful graphics with big sprites, full of effects and animations. Super Hang-On. Sega's 1987 sequel to Hang-On improved upon the original by adding more levels, better graphics and amazing music. Cabal. Tad's addictive game of 1988, sporting nice graphics and sound. It puts you in the boots of two commandos on a mission to destroy the enemy. WWF Super Stars. You've seen him on television. Now it's time to get in the ring and be one of the World Wrestling Federation's superstars, thanks to Techno's game from 1989. Don't forget to drink your vitamins.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to get it on!
Afterburner. Your chance to be a Top Gun, as this game released by Sega in 1987 gives you control of an F-14 Tomcat. It offers spectacular graphics, moving at lightning speeds and excellent music. Snow Bros. Released by Tao-Plan in 1990, it is one of the very few games that managed to capture the spirit of Bubble Bobble. You're tasked with helping your snowmen clear all levels from naughty goblins by trapping them inside snowballs. It features very nice graphics and sound, as well as excellent gameplay. Stun Runner. Atari's sci-fi racer from 1989 gives you control of a space bike in a race against time through the future city's tunnels. It sports excellent 3D graphics, great atmosphere, and addictive gameplay.
Good luck.
Altered Beast. A beat-em-up by Sega from 1988. Being resurrected by Zeus, you have to pay off the favor by setting out to rescue his daughter Athena. It's got great graphics and sound, with its most impressive feature being the player's transformation into an animal. Wonder Boy in Monsterland. Released by Sega in 1987, it was the sequel to Wonder Boy improved in every possible way, sporting nice graphics and music, many hidden bonuses, and the ability to buy better weapons and armor. It is the best game in the series, and one of the top games of the genre. Elevator Action. A humorous 1983 game by Taito. Enter a skyscraper from the roof, recover the documents, and make your escape by reaching the basement. Thankfully, you can take the elevator. Pacmania. The king of the arcades goes 3D in this isometric version of Pac-Man, released by Namco in 1987. Operation Wolf. Experience combat through the eyes of a green beret in this first-person shooter released by Taito in 1987. It featured great graphics with huge sprites, and you get to shoot at the enemy by using a replica of an Uzi attached to the machine.
You succeeded in demolishing the communication setup, cutting off the enemy from rescue.
Outrun. Sega's excellent car racing game from 1986.
Get ready.
Race your Ferrari Testarossa through various stages, while trying not to get distracted by the beautiful scenery or be hypnotized by the mesmerizing music. Great graphics and speed, in one of the best races ever. Ninja Warriors. Guide your ninja robot through a wide play area spanning across 3 monitors, on a mission to destroy the enemy dictator and his army. Released by Taito in 1987, it features nice graphics and a catchy music track. Power Drift. A 1988 buggy racer by Sega. Featuring fast-moving bitmap graphics in 3D perspective, nice music, and funny characters.
Go for number 1. 2, 1, go!
Puzznic. As the name suggests, it is a puzzle game released by Taito in 1989. Match blocks of the same icons until none is left to be rewarded with a rather revealing photo. Shadow Dancer. Sega's sequel to Shinobi from 1989. Your ninja is on a new mission. But this time he's got a helping paw, as he's brought his white dog with him. Much better graphics and sound than Shinobi, with improved scenery and gameplay. Jumping. A 1989 Rainbow Islands ripoff with a different player character and stars instead of rainbows. Otherwise, it is identical to Taito's game from 1987. If you can't find Rainbow Islands at the arcades, this is the closest you can get. Shinobi. Sharpen your ninjutsu skills as you take the role of a ninja on a quest to save some kidnapped children in Sega's game from 1987, featuring very good graphics and sound, as well as addictive gameplay. Thunderblade. After watching Blue Thunder a few times, you're more than qualified to take Sega's 1987 helicopter game to the skies. It features excellent graphics and sound with a mix of both top view and 3D perspective levels which look very impressive. Exterminator. Quite an original idea by Premier in 1989. Use your hands to clean the house of insects and pests, featuring digitized graphics and good sound. Passing Shot. Time to get into shape with this very playable and good-looking Sega game from 1988.
Final set. Hey. 15 love.
Line of Fire. Sega's answer to Operation Wolf, from 1989. Sporting great graphics and sound. Midnight Resistance. Helped two commandos free their family members in Data East's game from 1989. The graphics and sound are nice, but what's special about it is the rotating joystick which enables you to shoot in different directions. Arch Rivals. A fun basketball game released by Midway in 1989. It is 2-on-2 with selectable players each having his own traits, many nice details as well as the ability to punch your opponents.
Over here!
Tetris. The arcade version of Alexei Pajitlov's 1984 puzzle game, released by Atari in 1988. It's got a 2 players option and various levels of difficulty. Moonwalker. This is the Sega Genesis conversion of Michael Jackson's movie, released in 1989. Find and set the children free, while dancing around the enemy thugs to the rhythm of Michael's hits. This is actually a very nice game, much better than the isometric version. F-15 Strike Eagle. The 1991 coin-op version of Microprose's successful flight simulator for personal computers. It sports great 3D graphics, but needs to be constantly fed with coins in order to proceed. Super Monaco Grand Prix. Sega's first-person F1 racing game from 1989. It features excellent bitmap graphics moving at lightning speeds and a cockpit with a tilting and shaking chair, which adds to realism. Air Combat. Released by Namco in 1992, it's got great 3D graphics and sound, a good HUD depiction and fast action but low realism. Virtua Racing. Sega's 1992 3D racing game. Sporting detailed-filled polygon graphics, great speed and gameplay as well as a 2 players option. Air Combat 22. Namco's sequel to Air Combat, released in 1995, sporting selectable airplanes, texture-mapped 3D graphics and many other improvements.
All fighter troops man your stations. The operation will soon start. This is not a
We
drill.
lead the top gunner. Our ground troops are under air attack. Your mission is to give air support for their rescue. Roger. Top gunners, now commencing mission. Good luck out there. Tell them you don't guys have no mercy. Okay, guys, let's show them who rules
The Newzealand Story. Taito's platform game of 1988 in which you have to help a small kiwi free its friends from their cages, found at the end of each level's maze. In Bobble's tradition, it features nice graphics with cute characters, as well as cheerful music. Gauntlet Legends. An advanced 3D successor to Gauntlet, released by Atari in 1998. Its features include detailed texture-mapped 3D graphics, rich sound effects and music tracks, RPG elements, 4 players simultaneously and character-saving capability. It is quite atmospheric and very addictive.
Treasure chests. Some barrels could contain items. Fire our amulets.
Revenge from Mars. An innovative blend of a pinball and a video game released by Williams in 1999, in which you fight off the goofy Martian invaders by hitting targets with your silver ball. It was the first game to use the Pinball 2000 system, taking pinballs to the next millennium. "1999 was the last year my user visited an arcade. As advanced technology became available at home with personal computers and games consoles reaching and surpassing the coin-op machine's capabilities, arcades eventually died off." That concludes today's trip back in time. Did you like it, users? Which games did you play? Until next time, here are some more videos for you.